Hey guys, thanks for tuning in this week to my show, Words of Divine Love. My name is Sarah. Tonight, I'm going to pull some cards and see what Spirit wants us to know, because we are in Lionsgate Portal, right? The portal opened on the 26th, and it peaks or is most powerful on August the 8th, which is this Sunday. So, yeah, there's been lots of energies. There's been tons of crazy stuff going on with planets in retrograde and different things like that. So there's been a lot of energy, a lot of inner work being done. People, yeah, a lot of things have been coming up just to be kind of cleaned up, and so we can step into the next cycle, right? We're coming to the end of a cycle, and this period of time right now. And I've been talking about this since like March, and I was saying about 6 months. We're getting to that time, right? This period of this healing, right? And then over the next 5 months is kind of this transformative period, right? This energy of transformation and taking all of the things that we have learned and grown through and redefined ourselves with, all of these new core beliefs and the new faith that we've created in ourselves, right? And take that forward, right? Into a new cycle, into new beginnings of things. This is a time of endings and beginnings. And it's a really powerful time of endings and beginnings, because right now during the Lionsgate portal, the veil between our world and the spirit world is very thin, right? So there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of vibrations going through. Like I had to put a sweater on tonight. When I get really connected to spirit, I get very cold, like very, very cold. So right before the show, I'm shivering, and it's like it's summer, right? Where I am, and it's quite warm out, but sometimes spirit makes me chilly, right? Because the energy is very high vibrational. So some other people may be experiencing that as well. But if you're someone who connects or is very intuitive, you may even notice that that's stronger, or getting more, you're trusting it more, you're having more faith, following your intuition, trusting in yourself, right? Trusting that you're being guided, and understanding that good or bad, however that you perceive the situation, that no matter what, if it doesn't work out, you'll be given something better. You'll be given something different. Things are always working out for you. And the more that I believe in that, the more that I have faith in that, the more that things are always working out for me. And it's a really cool thing to see happen, because I had to go through all of the phases of that doubt and fear that things won't work out, and struggling through that, right? Just like everybody else, no one is immune to these kinds of energies, right? I always say to my clients, like, I'm right in there with you, right? I'm experiencing all these things as well, like right along with everybody. So it's been kind of like, a tough time. And if you've been going through a lot of healing, give yourself a big pat on the back and be so proud of yourself, because all of that healing created that new energy, those new beliefs, and we're moving forward with that. You just they've they've overwhelmed me with just very peaceful energy. Right? Give yourself a pat on the back and just be at peace for a few minutes. You're about to have a new beginning with all of the new things you've created for yourself, all of the things you've been manifesting for yourself, all of the things you've been wishing of dreaming of. Those things are going to start, right? The universe is starting to put that together for you. That's what they're showing me. Yeah, it's such a nice energy, right? Give yourself a pat on the back and take a break. Like, you did it. You made it. That's good, amazing. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. If you're not quite there yet, you're on your way there. Like, you're getting there, and be proud of yourself for how far that you've come, right? Somebody must be wondering what it is that I do. So I'm a divine channel. So sometimes I read the cards, and sometimes I just allow them to channel messages through me to you, and sometimes energy through me to you. So I just interpret the message the best that I can. So whoever was wondering that, that's what I'm doing. I'm not just talking about nothing at all. Sometimes things don't make sense right when I say it, but they always seem to tie it up all together in the end, you know, with a neat little package, and it makes sense. So anyways, that was for someone. So yeah, let's get to it and see what the energies are and what they want you to know. That flew right out on the floor. New beginnings. New beginnings. All right? Because we're starting a whole new cycle. This is the number 1. So we're starting a whole new cycle. And this is beautiful. It's like the baby's surrounded by huge lilac bushes, like trees and lavender, like a lot of purple. Like the purple energy really pulls me in. I don't know if that resonates with somebody. But let's see what flew out on the floor. Status quo. Yeah, and this is the number 2. So you have 1 and 2 in both in this cycle. The status quo, it's like Spirit's kind of sitting back and asking, it's like, okay, now we've gone through all of these things, and are you going to do what you've always done, or are you going to step forward into this new cycle and have these new beginnings, right? So are you going to integrate those things and kind of steer away from the status quo of sort of what other people may think is the right thing to do, or this or that, opinions and judgments of others, right? Or step forward. And it's like into the sun, and like I'm being really drawn in to look at this. It's like, right? It's like just being like illuminated and moving past kind of staying in the status quo and moving towards the sun, right? And the sun is the new beginnings. Somebody might also be traveling. The travel card is looking at me, but right? Sometimes we get drawn into like not wanting to step outside the boundaries of what other people might consider normal or the right thing to do or the best choice. But it's about following your intuition, right? Trusting in yourself, trusting in the universe, trusting that the universe has your back, that you're being supported by the universe, no matter what. No matter what. And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, right? All you have to worry about is your own self-judgment, right? Your own inner critic, how you talk to yourself. All right. So if you're nervous about kind of stepping outside of the box, or you want to, you know, because that's what the whole next cycle of our life is, right? Living outside of the box, outside of the idea of what the regular world considers normal. You know, it's like the more kind of open-minded I become, the more I understand yeah, no, they wiped me on that one. Okay, that obviously wasn't important. Anyways, the more we let go of other people's judgment, and especially our own, that's the most important. So I feel like some people may still be kind of sitting on the edge of some type of self-judgment, almost like a self-sabotaging, wow, I couldn't even say it, a self-sabotaging type of energy. You may or may not be aware that you're doing this. You may be somewhat aware, but not exactly sure how you're self-sabotaging yourself in situations. So they're saying to somebody to be mindful of that. That's really important if that resonates with you. Do you want me to read this one from the book? I keep staring at the book and staring at that card, and so I'm hearing to do it. Let's see. This is really interesting energy. It is very peaceful. I feel like people are calming their minds, learning how to quiet their minds, take over, that voice that tells you the things you don't want to hear anymore. And that's awesome. Good for you. Okay, new beginnings, the start of something big. A baby laughs in a bed of spring flowers, and the sun shines through an arbor of lilacs. This card marks the approach of something wonderful and new in your life. This new beginning may indicate the end of something else, as in the case of leaving a job to start a new one, or it could mean adding a new endeavor to your present life experience. These pages are stuck together. Such as a new baby, a blossoming relationship where once there was none. So get ready for something exciting on the horizon. Maybe you've been planning it and taking steps to make it happen. Or perhaps you've been satisfied with the status quo. Wow. What's the odds that that came out with this, right? Sometimes Spirit, I get shocked. I do this and sometimes they shock me. Spirit never has me looking stupid. Maybe you've been satisfied with the status quo and not considering a change of any kind. Even if that's the case, keep your eyes and heart open for opportunity to start something new. Whether you're engaging in a creative hobby or beginning a spiritual practice, the energy bodes well for great value coming through this new beginning. The affirmation is, I live each day with joy and optimism. A wonderful new beginning is coming my way. I live each day with joy and optimism. A wonderful new beginning is coming my way. Say that to yourself all of the time. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between real or imaginary, and it believes whatever you tell it. It believes whatever you tell it. So if you start telling yourself positive and optimistic things, your subconscious mind believes it. Right? That's crazy, right? Are you sticking to the status quo? It's time to step outside the box, right? It's time for a new beginning, starting something new. If you've been wanting to starting something new, this is the time. All right, I'm going to continue this on my Facebook page, Words of Divine Love. I usually go on about 5 to 10 minutes after this. So if you guys want to join me over there, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining. I totally appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great week. And I look forward to seeing you guys again next week.